And so, my name is Tony Cortese. I am the program director for Ignatian Spirituality at the Ignatian Center. And we are going to be doing these examens every Wednesday at this time for the next 2 quarters. So I invite you to find a physical position that feels supportive to you, a position that's safe, and maybe just begin to settle into your own body and into this space. You can close your eyes, or you can gently rest your gaze in front of you. And just turn your attention to your breath, the exchange of life between you and existence itself, between you and love itself. And I will read a little quote about breath from Richard Wagamese, a First Nations author. And as I read this quote, I invite you to take deep, slow breaths, and letting your out breath maybe last a little bit longer than your in breath. And so Richard writes, "From our very first breath, we are in relationship. With that indrawn draft of air, we have become joined to everything that ever was, is, and ever will be. And when we exhale, we forge that relationship by virtue of the act of living. Our breath commingles with all breath, and we are a part of everything." So no matter how hard your day has been, I invite you to take a moment now to give thanks for one thing that has come up for you today. So what comes to your mind or heart? And can you really let yourself give thanks for this? And in your own way, you can say the words thank you, whether that be to God, to love, to yourself. And I invite you now to look back at the past day and see if there's something that has left you feeling unfree or even kind of trapped, or maybe it feels like a weight, something heavy or hard, anything that you've wanted to escape from. Is there a relationship or a reality that is bringing you some anxiety, maybe resentment, unfair expectations, any pressure, addiction, or even despair? And if something comes to your imagination, something that's happened in the past day or something that you're feeling, take a moment to return to that, but return to it more as the observer. And as you observe this weight, this heaviness, this hard thing, imagine the divine presence at your side, just supporting you however you need. What does the divine, what does God have to say about that hard thing? And what do you have to say about it? I invite you now to look back at your past day and to see if there's anything that was an experience of freedom for you. Was there an experience when you may have felt totally yourself, when you felt playful, and you felt detached from any form of expectations or pressure, when you were really living in the present moment? And if something has come to your imagination, again, return to that experience and enter into the feelings associated with it as best you can. But this time, invite the presence of the one who is pure freedom and love to be at your side and to be with you in it, and just to experience it together again. I invite you now to begin to consider what you have in store for the rest of the day. And so, is there anything that is giving you feelings of anxiety, worry, or unfreedom? And maybe notice where in your body those feelings are located. And if you can, maybe say something compassionate towards those feelings. Maybe something like, there you are again. I see you. And is there anything coming up for you that stirs feelings of freedom, of playfulness, of joy? And spend a few moments just noticing and embracing those feelings as well. And I will conclude with a little prayer inspired by the poet Steve Garnis Holmes. Serene one, when the wind is against me, battering, it is you who walk on the sea of my fears. When I am panicked or trapped or unfree, you are the one who says, do not be afraid, it is I. On the waves of my heart, you stand firm and calm them, not with magic, but with your presence. It is I, you say, not escaping them, not after they are stilled, but still raging. You invite me into the waves of suffering and injustice. I do not calm them. I just stand firm, not by my ability, but by hanging on to you, even when I am sinking. It is you who hold me up, you who are ready, who are steady in my fear and anxiety, you who heal the turbulence. Over the waters of chaos, even before you said, let there be light, you said, it is I. Amen. And thank you for being here. And I hope we are charged up for the rest of the day.